You know, Sega is literally a huge multi-million-dollar company, and they've been around for like a billion years and have made like a gazillion games. Some of their games are more obscure, and others are more well-known. Sonic. Among the more well-known crowd, there's a cool little game series that's gained a cult following that's still very apparent to this day. That game series is Jet Set Radio, or JSR, was a revolutionary game for its time. The game's about a group of teens who create a gang together and they go around the town skating and tagging walls with graffiti. The style, music, and gameplay captivated players and probably made a lot of people commit vandalism, but like that's cool, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, we aren't talking about Jet Set Radio today. We're talking about Bomb Rush Cyberfunk is style incarnate. The entire game is so heavily stylized with its cel-shaded graphics, heavy emphasis on tagging and doing tricks, and its extremely unique music style, with many artists including Hideki Naganuma, who literally made the soundtrack for Jet Set Radio. The game literally has the exaggerated swagger of a criminalistic teen and is damn fun to play. As you can probably see from the gameplay that's, I think, on the screen right now, the game is super action-packed and it's really high-paced and makes my brain go ooh. Honestly, this video has like no structure at all. I just want to yap about this really raw game, bro. So basically, right? I don't even know, bro. This game basically takes what Jet Set Radio did and makes it like 30 times better. That's not even to mention the mods, bro. Oh my goodness, the mods. Dude, the mods literally make the game like 30 times even better than before, and I didn't even know that was possible until I installed the Movement Plus mod and started doing stuff like this. Bro, this game, bro. It just feels so smooth and silly to mess around in this game. Even when I was playing the vanilla game and going through the story, I was frequently going around doing a bunch of optional stuff around the map for literal hours before I remembered, oh yeah, the game has a story. The amount of optional content in this game is more than you might think, and I still haven't even gotten all of them, and it's kind of pissing me off, to be honest. Not only does the game have a lot of cool optional content, but the mandatory story content is really good too. For a game like this, you wouldn't really expect a super well-written story because it's focused on literally everything else, but the story is honestly really well done, and it makes the experience even better. If we're being for real, like, I would honestly have 70 plus hours in this game if Neon White didn't get to me, but like, that's a story for another day. The base game itself is just really good, and for $50, it might seem steep, but trust me, I think it's more than worth the price if you can afford it. The game's on both PC and Nintendo Switch, so you can get it on either platform, but trust me, if you are deciding on which platform to get the game on and you have a relatively good PC, please get the PC version. The Switch version of the game doesn't seem too bad, but once you get the PC version, you can actually get mods, and once you get mods, you can't get out of mods. I'm not even joking, I physically can't go back to playing the vanilla game because the mods just make the game feel so insane. Bomb Rush Cyberfunk's also like unreasonably mod friendly. Like, there are so many mods and it's really easy to install them. Like, you click 3 buttons and now you're running around Koopa Troopa Beach as Sonic going like Mach 10 speeds. My favorite mods are the Miku skin and the Emerald Coast stage because I think Miku's hair is really funny, and as you can tell by looking at this channel for 1 second, I kind of like Sonic a little too much. The biggest and most essential mod by far though is the Movement Plus mod. The Movement Plus mod is a mod that just adds a lot of quality of life changes and adds a lot of new techniques that make it a lot easier to gain and maintain speed. I said a lot like 30 times. The creator of the mod has a lot of videos detailing the changes for like release and throughout the updates of the mod, so I'll just leave like the release video in the description. Basically, in short terms, the mod makes you go really fast. It takes a while to get used to the mod after playing the game normally for like a few hours, but once you get used to the movement, it feels so much smoother and so much quicker, and activates the little monkey chip in my brain that goes ooga booga fast. While the base game is still really smooth with its gameplay and stuff, the additions that Movement Plus brings to the table, like frame boosting and the upgraded trick system and stuff, just makes the experience so much better to the point where it literally breaks the game and you can go out of bounds if you go too fast. Even just looking at videos of people doing trick lines with the Movement Plus mod, you can see that the game looks really cool. Like it looks cool. It makes you feel cool. Another really useful mod is the On Foot mod because it gives you a whole moveset for your regular On Foot style instead of only being able to do stuff while you're in one of the 3 main styles. The On Foot style is also like really fun to use. Like it's kind of cool to run around. I also think that the On Foot style is really visually appealing and it's my favorite one to look at gameplay wise. The third and final mod I want to mention right now is the Quick Style Swap mod because it's literally a lifesaver when it comes to making the game more user friendly. Basically what the mod does is instead of having to go back to your hideout every time you want to change between the skate, skateboard, or bike styles, you can just change between the 3 on the go by pressing the style button and holding a specific direction on the controller, which makes for really stylish and clean combos. and it also makes the game 10 times less annoying. And because the modding community is so freely accessible and active, there's still a lot of new mechanics and tech being found constantly. Not to mention that new mods are still being made and old ones are still being updated quite frequently, which means that more new stuff is going to come out, which also means that even more new tech is going to be discovered over time, and then my brain's going to explode, so I'm going to die. A new tech that I found out recently, for example, that kind of blew my mind was gooning. No, not that gooning. Gooning is basically where you go to the edge or the top of a billboard and jump off of it within one frame, and if done correctly, then it makes your character get a huge boost in speed and it makes you go super duper fast instantly, so you know what that activates in my brain. That's only one piece of tech that I know, and there's a lot more out there that I don't even know about, so if you're interested, you should definitely look around for more tech in the modding community. The modding community is very interesting and it's constantly changing, so I'm sure it's never going to get boring looking around for new tech and watching people go crazy on the sticks. Okay, I want to talk about this game's style a little bit more because it's honestly beautiful. The vibrant colors and unique visual style make everything in the game, from characters to locations or even items, pop out so much more, and even on the dark stages or with less complex character designs, the game still has so much life to it. The levels in this game are like super well made too and have a lot of cool secrets and unreasonably difficult graffiti spots for some reason. I honestly can't even point to one area being my favorite, but if I had to pick, I'd probably say the mall area. It has a lot of different areas within that relatively small map, and there's a lot of exploring that you can do, which is honestly really fun. The stores and decorations add a lot of personality to the area too. New Amsterdam in general is just really vibrant and has a lot of personality to it. Oh yeah, New Amsterdam is the name of the city that the game takes place in. I forgot to mention that. New Amsterdam as a whole is just a really vibrant and bustling city, and the added NPCs to the game that actually talk and react to being kicked in the face by someone in roller skates adds some more realism to the relatively wacky world. The fact that the story and characters also affect the world of the game in different ways is also a great way to expand the world and make the player feel like they are making a difference in it. I think the style is something I should go in depth about in a more structured video, so I'll leave it off right there. I could literally talk about this game for days, but I just made this video because I really wanted to yap about the game because I really super duper mega like it, and I think everyone should play it and mod it and just have fun messing around in the game in New Amsterdam and everything. I can honestly make a more structured video about the game and its characters and story and everything in between in the future, which I really wouldn't mind doing. But for now, this is just a huge yap session for literally no reason. I also really want to drop a Jet Set Radio video in the future because I love that series too, but I have not started anything for that video, so please bear with me. I have a few more unique video concepts that will probably come out before I get back into the Sonic videos and stuff, because I love Sonic and I plan to always talk about the games and characters, and I always want to play the new games when they come out, but I need a break, bro. I need to just let me talk about the cool graffiti game inspired by another cool graffiti game, please. I don't know how to end this video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join Whoa, right on time.